I say, how was everyone's day today? I don't know about you guys, but I'm in a very much I don't give a kind of mood right now. So, with that being said, I don't own the rights to any of these songs. It's just a random shuffle of songs from my playlist. So, the first song up is Other Side by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So, as you can see, this is what kind of evening I'm having. Can you guys relate? I did pull some cards though. I'll leave that alone. But I got some Starseed ones. And the Starseed Oracles. Also, Moonology. So, before we get started, let me go ahead and do my ritual real quick. Earth, clove, as always, clear quartz, Himalayan salt, the transformation stone, labradorite, and I don't think I have the shungite. I got enough though, it's fine. Fire. I don't have my candle lit right now. Wouldn't you know it? Do I have a lighter around though? Right in front of my face. Fire. Air or wind. And water. Florida water. Okay. So I did have some animals I was gonna review, but then like I said, I got into my evening and I was just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna spend some time on myself. First of all, I'm gonna take my own advice and I'm gonna have some self-care. So I did spend some time on myself before this. And then I just kind of got here and was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do the reading. Maybe I'll get around to spirit animals another time. If you guys seem like you're interested, I'll come back to it. If not, keep it moving. So, first cards, like I said, Starseed Oracle deck. Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, Looking a Little Deeper. So, a message from the ancestors tonight for you. Big picture thinking, visionary, inspired ideas. So maybe they're saying look a little deeper, find your lost wisdom so you can find inspired ideas or see the vision. Because as you can see in this picture, there's a portal, 1111 portal that was supposed to been when, you know, everything was supposed to start changing, entering into the new world at that point. So going through the portal, ancestors are like, look, I'm gonna need you to look a little bit deeper within yourself. Find that wisdom that you've been having all of this lessons for here on the Earth School, all the many lessons, all the wisdom that you now have. That wisdom will help you get some ideas and help you visualize what the future may be for you. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. So, first of all, fall into my arms, supposed to be a lot of love moving forward into the future. So it could have to do with that, but I think it has more to do with like surrendering to life, surrendering to yourself and your intuition. You may be holding opposite, like you're having a lot of indecision possibly right now about what the future's gonna be. Should you stay? Should you go? Should you let this person go? Should you try with them? Should you get a new job? Should you stay where you're at? There's a lot of indecision and things up in the air right now. So you may just be holding on to two different points of view right now and trying to wait for a sign or something to tell you, hey, this is what direction you need to go. That is why the ancestors have told you to take a look inside of yourself. And if you saw the last video, basically, it's supposed to be a time where we hermit. Build up your energy for the coming year. Collect your resources. Collect your ideas. Plan. This is Eminem and Nate Dogg till I collapse. So don't let yourself collapse though. Like I said, rest now because you are going to get busy next year and you don't want to collapse. Even though you might be in that mindset like this song where you're like, I'm going to keep going and give it everything till I collapse. This is the time where you're supposed to build up that stamina. So when this time does come, you could just keep marching like a soldier. Keep going. It says extremes of life. That might be it, though. Surrender to this time period for what it is. Life's about to get extreme. We the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So once again, there's that portal. So brand new world, new earth. 2025, the year of the snake. I'm not going to go over it. Review the last couple of readings if you want to know about it. So yeah, it's portal time. We just went through that. It's the brand new world, or the beginning of it at least right now, which is why you should be coming up with plans for what you want the future to look like, who you want to have with you. What is it? Forgot. Pluto and Aquarius, I think. Yeah, 20-year cycle. Who do you want to take? What do you want to do? Where do you want to be? Do you see yourself having a family, love, marriage, new career? Maybe you're in the middle of your life and you want to start all the way over. It's new world, new you, new love, whatever you want. The Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. So yeah, seeing the potential of what your life can be. Not what everybody else tells you it's supposed to be. What you think it can be. The potential that you want. Bringing the unconscious mind to the forefront so you can start working on manifesting that for yourself. So ancestors are telling you, man, it's the time to go. Been through the portal, surrender with the flow of life. Surrender to whichever decision you feel like you gotta make at this time. You gotta commit. That was another card that popped up recently. 737, 7 Jude 3 is Ascendant Master. So balancing energy, maybe you working with a higher power, or in this case the ancestors, just your spirit team, whatever you know you identify as. Maybe you're a starseed, chosen one, whatever. Maybe you identify as Christian or pagan, whatever your faith is at this point. Like, this is the time where you're supposed to hermit and tap into that so that you can get a bigger like idea about, one, who you are and what you've overcome. Two, the people that you had in your past and whether or not you've outgrown them and want to take them with you to the future. And three, what exactly is that future gonna be kind of like? Like, you don't have to have every detail, just like some type of plan of action. Reading from today, well, earlier today and yesterday, both emphasize like just rest and plan. Those are baby steps. You can do that. Don't collapse, man. Come on. So on to the Moonology cards. It's time to release negativity. I've been mentioning it for a while. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. The card speaks for itself. Whatever the situation is, it's time to release it. Person, place, thing, situation, whatever. You know what it is. Take it as it resonates. It's time to get rid of it. Work through the fears. So maybe it's a job situation and you're like, okay, I don't really want to be here. This isn't what I'm passionate about, but I can't afford to leave this job. Or you've been with a person for a long time and you're like, but I don't know what it's like to be alone. Or what is everybody going to think if I leave this person? What is everybody going to think if I move out of this town? Once again, you're too focused on what's going on around you because it really shouldn't matter what anybody thinks except for you, because you're supposed to be your authentic self. So how the hell are you going to be your authentic self if you're worried about what everybody else is thinking? Maybe that's what you need to release, is everybody's opinions of what you should be doing with your life. This is Oasis Wonderwall. By now, you should have realized what you got to do. We just said it. Come on. The answers you need are coming. So yeah, especially if you're taking that time to be introspective and letting the unconscious thoughts that you have come to the forefront to give you those ideas, to give you that vision, that lost wisdom that's inside of yourself because you took the opportunity to hermit and look deeper within yourself. Then yeah, you're going to find those answers very easily, because at the end of the day, all the answers are within you. Even your spirituality, God consciousness, it's within you. Sit with yourself and have those conversations. Be still, contemplate, meditate, pray, whatever you need to do to get to that level, that's what you need to do. 1111, maybe those angels in the Most High or whatever you believe and pray to will be what is going to save you in the end. You should be what's going to save you in the end. Don't rely on another person. Spirit team, most definitely. Yes, absolutely believe in something higher than yourself, because there is, whatever you believe. To each their own. But, you know, God consciousness, it's an energy. It exists. It just is. Negative or positive, the energy is. It's just there, and we have to learn what we need to do with it. Transmute it, or let it continue to cycle and get out of control. That's the pattern, repeating stuff. So show the world the real you. And that's one way that you can transmute energy, is by being authentically yourself. Because then that way you don't have to go out there and put on a facade for people. You're yourself 100% of the time, all the time. So the admiration that you're getting, the attention that you're getting, the love that you're getting from people, it's genuine because you are genuinely being yourself. They love you for you, not for the mask that you have on. You're attracting the person that loves you for you, not the mask that you're putting on. That job you got or getting offered, maybe you're getting it because you finally were authentically yourself. You went after something that everybody looked at you like, why in the hell do you want to go after that? Why in the hell does that matter to you? It makes me happy, and that's who I am authentically. And if you have people in your life that are going to judge you for stuff like that, then there's your answer right there as to whether or not they should be someone that you need to release because they are all negative about the stuff you got coming into your life. Show the world the real you. Also, attitude of gratitude. Like I keep saying, when you're authentically yourself and at the same time you are showing gratitude for your situation, what you have, the people in your life, whatever, you are automatically putting yourself at such a high frequency that you are going to attract more of that because you're putting it out. Next year, in the year of the snake, is supposed to be the year where wherever you're putting out into the world is going to be being reflected back at you. 1338. That is instant manifestation, ascended mastery, and abundance. So at this time or in the future, you may be being tested. Like your commitment to this whole new world, your commitment to who you are at this point and who you see yourself being in the future, it's going to be tested. If it hasn't already been tested at this point, get ready. Maybe that's why you have to rest. This is Alice Cooper, no more Mr. Nice Guy. So maybe next year, that might be some way that you're getting tested. Somebody's going to try to come in your energy and you might have to be like, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm done with this shit. Your commitment to whether or not you really have changed and you really want this new beginning is going to be tested. That may be someone coming back into your life. someone trying to push all those old buttons and get you to react the old way that you used to. You are going to be tested by people and the universe to see if you really have grown, to see if you really deserve the things that are supposed to happen for you in the future. Yes, Earth School, constant lessons and tests, but that's how we get the blessings, is through the lessons. So surrender to the divine, please. Trust them. I know sometimes you probably have those moments where you're just like, what? Why? Explain to me, please. I'm telling you, please just come down here and tell me what I need to do. You're just going to have to surrender. Find a way, maybe in those moments that you feel like that, use that time to redirect it into self-care, to educate yourself, to redirect it to something small and beautiful, or love, something else other than sitting there and dwelling in the moment like that. 1555, because big changes are coming, but you gotta believe that they are. If you spend too much time thinking about what you don't have or all the wrongs of your past, then since stuff is instantly manifesting, pretty much you're gonna be instantly manifesting more of that shit. So don't, please surrender to the divine, surrender to your, spirit team. They're there for you. They're out there in the spiritual world backing you up like, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Like my ancestor, my grandpa Richard, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Shout out to him. I haven't shouted him out in a couple of, a day or two. A new start is coming. Like I said, we went through the portal, the new earth, the new world. No more Mr. Nice Guy. We are ready for the new world, the new love, the new job, new money, new everything. We are ready for it and ready to receive. This is Corn Freak on a Leash. All right, since I got through those cards, I think I am going to pull some Moon Witch cards, like on camera, because the other ones were pre. All right. At this time, I'll call upon Archangel Michael, Archangel Raguel, to lend me their protection, serve out karmic justice to any persons or beings wishing to send any negativity to me. Let no weapons be formed against me, spiritually or physically, because they will never prosper. Thank you for being here at this time. What would you like to tell the collective? Do not want me to use this deck. Normally it doesn't take this long. There we go. Yes. Yes, you want me to use another deck? Or you... You're on the right path. Okay, yes, you're on the right path. Yes, collective, you're on the right path. I was like, okay, do you want me to use a different deck? I was going to. I might, though, if I keep getting this. Okay, I guess I'm on the right path to you telling me that I need a new deck. So, gotcha. So, see, sometimes, guys, you just gotta go. I'll go with the regular tarot then. Alright. Let's see what we get from the regular tarot this time. If we get anything. Okay, well, we just got a lot. A lot. All right. So, reverse Page of Wands. Ace of Wands. Reverse Queen of Wands, so very heavy on the wands. You got Queen and the Page. Eight of Wands. And reverse Three of Swords. So, alright. First up, we have reverse Page of Wands. Acting out, lack of energy, discouragement, obstacles, someone who breaks your heart, an impetuous or insensitive person. So this could be someone that you're having to deal with right now, or if you've already cut ties with someone like this, they could be acting out at this time, creating obstacles for you. You could be feeling like you have a lack of energy at this time because they're a heavy burden on you, breaking your heart in some way. Not necessarily romance, because it could be a friend or a family member, just someone that you trusted with your heart, someone that you would have done whatever for. So you probably expected them to reciprocate that relationship with you, but they were an insensitive person. They were discouraging in some way, maybe not, verbally discouraging, but not exactly encouraging, if that makes sense. So like I said, if you are trying to get away from this person, or you have recently separated from this person, or it could be someone from your past, like someone from the past, like an ex. Someone that's been holding on to something for a while, and now they're about to act out. This is Drowning Pool Bodies. So next card is Ace of Wands. Inspiration. Yes. New beginnings, good news, physically starting something creative, a new initiative, finding new passion, enthusiasm, urgency, accepting a challenge, potential, talent, growth, action, travel, excitement, and getting into the game. So that could be, if this energy is someone from your past and they're now acting out because they possibly see you getting ready to have new beginnings and they're not a part of it. So they're not encouraging about you moving on with your life because it doesn't involve them. So maybe they're creating obstacles at this time. Or maybe it's breaking your heart to realize that you have to leave them behind because they are creating obstacles for you. So some of you guys may be traveling, either for a job, vacation maybe, or even, as cards have been mentioning over the last couple of readings, love and romance. So next up is going to be the Queen of Wands in reverse. Ooh, seduction, lies, strictness, disorganization, prudish, moralistic persons who try to impose their values on others. So this obviously has to do with this energy over here. And this energy sounds like ex energy, situationship energy. Because, I mean, come on, seduction, lies. That's interesting. So, yeah, it could be ex energy, or it could be people that were judgmental about a relationship that you were previously in or are currently in. They want to impose their point of view on what they think you should be doing in your relationships with people. Maybe they see you starting, or someone from this new beginning, Ace of Wands energy, maybe they see someone coming in, the good news for you, seeing that you're finding passion with someone or a new situation, and they see the urgency of it coming in, and so they want to try to come in and seduce you or lie about you or the other person. There's so many different scenarios I could come across with a really vindictive ass person. And I hope that's not what you're dealing with, collective, but just be mindful of your circle. That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah, I did that Page of Wands already. This is Boston, More Than a Feeling. Yeah, I have more than a feeling that if this situation sticks around and this person gets what they want, it's going to be a drama fest. So figure out where this energy is coming from and get rid of it. Or expect to have a whole lot of just chaos, drama, unwanted shit in your life right now. There was a card from this morning, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it basically was like overburdened at this time. That sounds like a lot of burden to me. So the next one is Eight of Wands. Action. Hastiness, speed, progress, movement, rushing, exciting times, travel. There's traveling again. So just like the Ace of Wands energy, maybe traveling to get away from a situation. Not necessarily get away, but to, like there's a better opportunity for you somewhere else where you're leaving this behind. Freedom, holiday romances. I don't know, maybe some of you guys got into some romance over this past holiday, but we also have another holiday coming. So we have a whole month of Christmas cheer and holiday romance maybe happening. You know those Hallmark Lifetime channel movies. It happens for some people anyway. But yeah, holiday romances taking off, gaining momentum. Of course, if you also are doing that hermit mode where you're thinking about things and at least creating a plan of action, that is still keeping your momentum going. Just because you're resting, you're still doing something. Maybe you're learning something. Maybe you're making connections with people online. Like, just because you're not physically doing something does not mean that you're not still moving in a direction towards achieving the things that you want to achieve. So, momentum ahead, thinking on your feet, hard work paying off, results, solutions, and energetic. So that's what I'm saying. Even though you're resting, still have that action, those plans of action. Do the work behind the scenes now, you know? So that way, when it's time to have action and movement to where you can't just stay still, you've already done some of the stuff ahead of time, the preparation. All right, last card is the Three of Swords in reverse, releasing pain, overcoming depression, optimism, forgiveness, the worst is over. So yeah, this is definitely a time of year where it's seasonal depression. So some of you guys may have been dealing with that, may currently be dealing with it, or are fully aware that that may be something that you may have to figure out how to cope with moving forward. Don't let that be a repeat cycle, especially if you know that about yourself. Go and get the help. That's strength. Acknowledge it. Go and get the help, whether it be a medication for a short amount of time. I used to be on it. Yes, at a point in time I needed it. I'm not on it anymore, but at a point in time, I needed it to help me balance out things. Therapy, same. Been there, done that too. Whatever you need to do for yourself. Don't go out there, self-medicating. There was a card earlier today that said if you're going to do stuff like that, do it in moderation. Do not do it in excess. But yes, whatever you need to do to help yourself get to the next level, to help you release the pain of your past, to help you from cycling again into a very dark and depressive time, especially during this time of year. Please try your best to forgive yourself. Try your best to be optimistic. And don't let your mind lie to you. The worst is over. Believe that the worst is over. It's a new year coming up. Start working on those soul ties, those connections that you have. Start making those plans. Make a vision board or something. Dream big. It's your life. And you got that Emperor energy right now, collective. You got that Ace of Wands. Magic, like I keep telling you. You are the alchemist of your life. So wave your wand and manifest something that you want. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out. I hope you guys got what you wanted. I enjoyed this reading. Boston with the spaceship. Let them come down and take you. Oh, look, they move. No, that's the reflection. No, they do move. Okay, well, either way, yes. More than a feeling that things are going to get great. If they haven't already for you guys, just wait. I'm telling you. I say, till next time, guys.